Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Wanted. It's time for another week, and it's time for another champion. It is true, the rumors you've heard are real. Heliaster has retired on top without losing, and so he has chosen Fies as the rightful successor. The man who made it to the main card 3 times. He's the one waiting at the seat. He's the one waiting for the next challenger and waiting to see what unfolds is my buddy Jig right next to me. How are you doing today, my guy?
I'm doing very well, G-Man. Thank you for asking, because finally the new era is upon us. Welcome back, everybody. You wanted your new champion, and we're going to get one tonight, guaranteed. Fies waits patiently to see who he's going to fight in the main card here at your favorite weekly episode of King of the Hill Championship Saga, Wanted Bleach! Americans, 3 of them are in the bracket, and also one Spanish guy who was supposed to make it like once or twice in the past is finally going to get his shot. Maybe this could be finally the part where we get a EU versus NA Grand Finals, but one thing's for sure, even though he's the former franchise killer now it's finally his chance to be his own man.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Helia out of the way, but a stacked bracket none the least. Sacred, one of the big names in North America, finally made it to Wanted. And a lot of Americans have made it through the ladder. I mean, both qualified through the ladder. Some black guy, or SPG, maybe we call him SPG for the rest of the stream. And I'm Greywolf as well. Captain España is the solo EU representative today, after getting 2 back-to-back second places in Nikito's tournaments. The first place from last week could not play this week, so I saved that invite for a future episode, which is not going to be next week or the week after, turns out. So like 3 weeks from now, you will see that play here. But Captain España made it right now, brave baby. Yeah, we'll see Sacred go up against SBG. And after that, we'll see the Captain España versus I'm Greywolf matchup. Should be a good time.
It'll be fun. It certainly will be. Look at it. 3 Americans, 1 Spanish boy, and Fies, the French boy, waiting in Grand Finals, because when will we not have a French boy in Grand Finals? Let's talk about that in the future. For now, we have Sacred and SPG. Now you see it in the text as well, because just writing some black guy will work. Sure, American fight. It's an American derby between the 2 of them. Sacred, one of the big names. We're supposed to come into from America, I should say. Absolutely right. One of the many people who I saw a few excuses of, y'all only had Hilly win or Fies and Grands because Sacred wasn't here. Here's the chance to see how hot he'd been playing. Not every day we see a Kisuke, I hope it's Kisuke, in like this big Wanted bracket, Wanted Grand Finals. Last time I saw him was like an American tournament I held. I am so excited to see what he's going to pull off. But Byakuya off rip, because, you know, he's a top tier. We getting in a Wanted already. Look at this. Byakuya versus Uryu.
Ishida as a counterpick potentially here. So we got a zoner battle. And folks, the predictions are up. Predictions are live. Make sure to vote on your favorite winner for game number 1. A perfect flash tap to kick things off. Sacred immediately showing the knowledge.
Sniped him so hard it even had the scoreboard delaying and making sure that it doesn't come out. Look at this. Now it arrives. First to 2, Sacred versus SBG, our first qualifying match to see who makes it to number 1 contenders. As I said before, guaranteed American spot. And I'm kind of pressed that we're not seeing Kisuke, but on the bright side, I am kind of happy that he's playing a very fixed Byakuya so far. Goodness, that's the second perfect flash step.
Yeah, he sure is taking those pretty easily there, so the reads are definitely off the charts. Great delay on his SP1 to catch buttons from SBG. And a clash that's going to be won by Byakuya. That sword has deceptively long range for what looks like a simple blade. The whiff punish isn't there, though. But he's working on that guard. So soon, SBG is going to have to choose between getting guard broken or taking the damage.
These are very minor errors that Sacred can guess he can make. Even knowing that Uryu doesn't have the rushdown options that the rest of the cast have to try and get, except with a flash step, which he uses to skip neutral completely. Very smart. Extension off the SP. Very good extension off the SP. Now he's the one who's locking down Byakuya. Normally you expect Byakuya to be the one to lock down Uryu. As you can see, that gap in between to make sure bro doesn't shoot him. Sacred is always ahead. Obviously fishing for that soul break. He's not close to evolution, but off of this, Uryu can fight back for sure. SPG gets us off first.
Yes, sir, and it's important for Ishida to get that evolution before he gets any stocks taken, because Ishida is going to be working for that reawakening to become one of the most powerful characters in this entire game. If he doesn't get reawakening in the game because he got killed off early, then he's in for big trouble. This Oki is insane from Byakuya, because it's going to deal a ton of guard damage. It's going to leave him at plus frames if blocked, and if he gets hit, he gets a combo off of it. So great option there from Sacred to pull that off right before the awakening, right before he loses that SP1.
That's what I was saying. It's a very fixed Byakuya because his mix-ups are actually very dangerous up close. Even in evolution, you can pull it off, but now it becomes more of a struggle. Special, that signature move actually can sell a lot of Byakuyas no matter who you are. It's mostly because you just step out of range, which didn't happen to SBG there. Sacred gets the first kill, as expected. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get that reawakening down the line if SBG manages to get the kill next. But I'm just very concerned about how he can dip and dodge between those respective ranges like that, between the signature, because Sacred is just locking him down with the sick cancel as well. SBG can't get out of this blender. And just to say that he does.
Damn, yeah, he called out the right option, because Sacred was going for some heavy mix. He can cancel the tilt from Byakuya just like that, and to bait any options, a double flash stab.
Oh, did he know?
Yeah, I mean, Sacred bid it. Sometimes you just go for that and pray that someone hits a button. It's pretty safe to do. Then if you're too late on the punish, yeah, you're gonna get a perfect flash step. But yeah, calling out the right option, because this is mix-up right here. He cancels it, he can go forward, and you gotta challenge that with the button, otherwise it's more pressure. Or he can go backwards, and in that case, you gotta go for some other option. But a ranged character like Ishida could always hit Byakuya if he knows what option to pick. The problem is knowing, right? And against Byakuya, I guess you're always getting mixed, and you're always at a disadvantage.
Ranger was the right word to use against him. However, he is constantly getting stuck by Byakuya. It makes him seem like his buttons are a lot faster than the arrows, which honestly they might be. Whoa, sniped out. The way he's playing is how you're not supposed to normally play against a zoner, but since he's going against the stronger zoner, SBG was actually forced to take steps forward because Byakuya just controls the space in the screen so well. Thanks to that, look how close he is to getting that reawakening. Byakuya is forced to do a soul break, but SBG is not forced to do such a thing.
He might get that soul break before the reawakening, but even if he doesn't, I mean, the damage is gonna count, right? The reawakening from Ishida does heal him a lot, but it's not gonna heal him a ton. I mean, he's still gonna be like a touch or two away from dying. The backstash is good, but Ishida is a ranged character, so he's gonna get it, and he's gonna pop the reawakening right away. Because that, folks, that is gonna give him the most broken character in this game, or one of the most broken characters in this game.
Remember when we said it was Ukiura? We lied. This is that guy. And that counter is still busted, even though it don't one-shot anymore like it did in the early days of this game. He is still just constant with the options. Chain reverse extension because he had a feeling that Sacred was going to want to get up close and personal. Reverse to get him off of him. He just counters him on the backside. Not even close because he's still forced to get a soul break. That 5 and 6 is going to hurt differently. Extension off of SP1. Look at this. Now he's just constantly playing the smothering game. He's not doing this range game that he normally does. Does the simple Oki situation and SPG fights back. It's just a lockdown from him.
Whoa, goes for the flash step. Doesn't get the perfect flash step. He's fishing for those perfect flash steps for sure. He's not getting them, but that just puts him one touch away from dying, I believe, after this level 1. Depends on the combo, perhaps, but he is in risk of just losing his health. That said, so is Sacred. Oh my god, is it enough? It should be. Flash step into level 1 super. Yes, sir. This is going to be 1-0 for Sacred. He pulls ahead, but look at his health. He was one touch away from dying as well, because Ishida would not need to go for that soul break. And yeah, I guess play this perfectly matchup wise, and very even game, because it came down to last touch. It really did.
What I love from Byakuya's is their patience. This isn't the first time I've seen a late game Byakuya actually bait a random flash step thinking that the op was gonna swing. Sacred just knew. They always just know whenever you're gonna do it. And when they're looking at your reverse bar more than they're looking at their own, because it's very barely that Byakuyas actually decide to be aggressive. And you saw just damn why. It doesn't matter which character you are. It was more of a flash step game. That entire first game was just wicked, and obviously Sacred pretty much outplayed him throughout. It's not to say SBG didn't hold his own, but bro was just multiple steps ahead of him.
Ooh,
and he
counterpicked
the Shinji.
Switch. Yeah, Shinji is the character on the poster, is the character that he has claimed is his main. That I don't think the matchup was bad for Ishida. I think it's one of the matchups where he struggles the most for sure, but the Ishida was fine. Like he did really well with that character. So the counterpick for Shinji is something that I didn't see coming, but I also understand it's a first to two. You don't want to wait to use your options.
Let's not even think about this mechanically. Let's think about it aesthetically. Not every day you see a Shinji this high up in a bracket. I'm loving it already. Do Shinji things, do Hiyori things actually, because that's the character that normally gets you your crazy mix-ups. Okay, now back to mechanically. Oh, chain reverse lockdown, sure, it got you the hit, but the damage fall off is still crazy. He's already taken off like 25%. I'll get back to that point later. I was gonna hate on it because he doesn't get the chance to white like you're supposed to, but he did get his hits. So that damage actually off of one touch is a lot more than what Shinji's probably gonna get.
Kind of depends on what his strategy is here, right? So maybe he's looking for a 3-tap, and in that case, he doesn't need to win the race to... oh my god, he got in there. You control that range, Sacred. You just got in there and whiffed. All right,
thank you, Heavy, for sucking.
It's a very good stagger there into more buttons. Heavy, light, and you got the light here. Oh, he didn't wait enough. He didn't wait enough. You thought he had it. I mean, if you want to be safe about it, you just kind of throw, right? You just do a throw, and that's it.
Yeah. That's normally the safe Shinji mix. Between the unblockable, why can't you guys just let me get the point across? You just pick it out of my head and then you do it.
I can't believe that actually wins. That beat the SP1 from Byakuya. There's so little things that beat him, especially because it's an AoE thing. It like goes all around you. But that's huge for Shinji to get an install that early. This character is always fishing for that. So to get it this early in the game, to get the kill before the Byakuya Awakening as well, he doesn't have a 6-stock kill, so he's going to have to 3-tap the character. But that means he doesn't need to go for Soul Break anymore.
2-touch would be the name of the game, but I don't really think that neither of them are going to reach it like that. Awakening. Awakened. Throw, locked. Sacred, getting a bit testy with it. I'm pretty sure he's thinking the same game, but now he's probably hating on himself for yellow reversing. Obviously, SP1, the fall off is doing him dirty, but the next hit will kill. He tries to bait him. At this point, the game is, okay. Just mash on him, eventually just force him to do an evolution. But the better game that I was thinking of is just put Shinji in a very disadvantageous situation and bait out counters consistently so that you can just do your Byakuya things and stuff him on nothing but punishes, just like that. Same with Uryu, as above, so below with Shinji.
Yeah, I mean, you just called it perfectly. The name of the game right now is baiting him into flash tapping, baiting him into doing those counters, which, yes, I mean, it's a counter attack to ranged moves, so if you press the signature move while he's got his arms open, he's going to teleport to you, he's going to get something, but you always have to bait it, and I think Byakuya players are used to baiting those options. Maybe not the signature move counter specifically, but as long as the character has reverse meter, it's always dangerous to play as Byakuya because they can just flash tap any of your options, and it's not that hard to do it. I can't believe that didn't work. Oh no, okay, I know what happened. I know what happened.
What happened?
So, the signature move from Shinji has a follow-up, which is an unblockable attack, and he pressed the follow-up. As soon as you press the follow-up, it is no longer a counterattack, so he just interrupted the unblockable, that's it. Punished.
That's what I thought was going to happen the first time. He made the counter look so slick that it almost made it look like the unblockable had armor on it, which isn't normally the case with most Shinjis. It was just a weird interaction that worked out for him. It got him a first kill. Extension off the SP. Jeez, 2 of that. Nah, he just sticks to one. He's getting reverse back so he can bait on cue. SBG, get out of my head. For God's sake, that's another kill for him. It's a 3-touch game, 2 down, 1 to go.
Yes, sir. Now, can he get his third touch before he gets soul broken? That's the gamble here from SBG for getting that kill early. But he is on sublimation, so the damage is pretty good. You could actually get it. I think Byakuya right now, not counting any reverse meter that SBG might get, is I think 3 touches away.
For sure. He's just forced to do a soul break. That's all he has to do. So basically in the race, he's got it down. Look at all that damage off the extension of the heavies. He's got meter to spend to extend. He doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
Just keeps on the Oki. I see.
Yeah, he knew it wasn't going to be enough to kill there, so he just chose to play neutral again with meter rather than just spend it all immediately. This right here, he could cash out because he's going to get another level 1 super, which makes the next touch actually finish him off. But this is not enough.
Fallout will happen. Yeah, the Byakuya damage just sells him. 50 hits locked in. Collapse sucking out. It happened a while ago. He's just recovering life. This means even if he touched him now, he won't die because white reverse is nonsense. Beats him again. Did you not learn anything from the last game, SBG? You had it. So close, but it wasn't the character matchup. It was the player matchup. Sacred is going for a chance at the title.
Yes, sir. He saw it coming. He was waiting for that flash tap. When you see him just like canceling the tilt, when you see him just staggering a little bit, broken replays. Let's go. It's a staple of Wanted at this point. It's a staple of Wanted. Yep. Yeah, you knew that he was about to throw that counter attack. It was ready for that flash tap. GG's, and Sacred moves on. SBG falls after a long road at the ladder. Getting second place is impressive, but that journey has come to an end.
Good run. Qualifiers always make it to this Wanted brackets. That's how it normally goes. Very few times that a ladder match winner does it, unless your name is Fives, but he's sitting pretty in the championship match. Will Sacred be the one to challenge him? That will certainly be fun. Match 1 done. Second half imminent. Captain España from Spain versus... I already forgot. I'm going to go check
I'm Greywolf. I'm Greywolf. Yeah, so this is what the bracket looks like right now. We could have an all-American first to 3 for the right to challenge Fives, or we're gonna get EU versus NA once again. But this time it's Sacred on the driver's seat. Last week we had I don't know if you guys remember, but we had the epic Potato versus Fives, and it went EU's way. So this is take 2. This is take 2 for NA. We'll see what happens. More Byakuya.
Epic is definitely a word.
Greywolf is a Byakuya. So we'll see. Might be a little bit different from this Byakuya. I mean, Sacred is just a solid player overall. Just knows the game well. We'll see if Kisuke actually makes an appearance.
I hope so. I mean, yeah, it's only unless he's having fun in the first to 5, like what Fives normally does when he's like, I got time to play, so might as well just bring out characters for the entertainment value. Or he just locks in Byakuya full send just to challenge his Bankai Ichigo, which is definitely coming out. You know how he does with most of the other characters. The only other one he's good at is like Soifon. España versus Greywolf, we know Nell is definitely guaranteed, should be, but like an all Byakuya bracket so far, I just want to see just more Kisuke whoop people, but then like Kisuke will probably get folded by Bankai Ichigo. I've seen that happen too many times. I'm terrified. Let's not overthink it. Let's just think about the right now.
Sacred is a big fan of Kisuke. Sacred is a big fan of Kisuke. That's why we could call him his main. I'm gonna guess you are Captain España inviting me to a party, because if it's not, it's gonna be very awkward. You're playing Bleach Rebirth of Soul, so the coincidence would be too big. But we still have tons of codes left on the Match Arena, folks. $5.25 is the prize pool right now. But if you guys want to help the prize pool, you can do it for free. Just press the claim code button. That's the big blue button right there. Log in with any account. Your Twitch account works, your Google account works, whatever account you have. Just log into Matcherino so you don't have to create an account from scratch. And it's free. You put money into the prize pool for free. It goes to the winner of today's event. And that way we make these events more hype and players actually want to show up. It's time for Spain.
Money is a motivator.
Oh, yeah. It's a motivator for top talent to show up. Not enough of a motivator for Helia to stay on and get his weekly paycheck, apparently. But it is.
That's humility in the boy.
Yes, sir.
Everybody else would have chosen the money. It's a 3-step plan, y'all. The match arena's right there. Basically an open challenge for you. 3-step. Click link, log in with Twitch that you're currently using to watch the stream. We know y'all. And step 3, hit claim code absolutely free. You're done. You come back. Isn't there like a speedrun video? Any percent of you doing that? And you could definitely show it to the people.
Yeah,
less than 10 seconds. So you have no excuse. Shout out to whoever just did that. I keep pointing in the wrong direction. We're locked for wanted. Just have fun with it, y'all. Just have fun with it. Oh, let's just see how this next match goes. I'm actually excited to see how Nell interacts with Byakuya.
It's time for the first of two, folks. It is Captain España finally making it onto Wanted. This is a player that actually qualified through the ladder once, but then had to go, so gave up their spot. In tournament, nothing but second places so far, but consistently second places. Greywolf, on the other hand, just qualified through the ladder with a mean Byakuya. I had the pleasure of playing against him, and yeah, it was rough. I was playing Kimpachi, granted, but it was a rough time for me. 100%.
The Kimpachi excuse. Love it. It is Byakuya, so Byakuya does make everybody sweat. But these are high tiers. One of the toppest tiers versus a very strong high tier. The qualifier España versus the ladder qualifier Greywolf. First to two. Who gets to challenge Sacred?
I now notice that the tilde above the N leaves the scoreboard, and I cannot unsee it. I will have to remove the tilde. I do apologize to Captain España. It is what it is.
It's not that bad. At least the tilde is there. España, or people would be calling him Espana if they just popped in the stream.
Yeah, but it's yeah, there you go, fixed. It leaves the scoreboard. That bothers me. But we got an L. The most honest top tier in the entire game. But a top tier nonetheless, going against Byakuya, who is 100% a very strong character, but I would say a little bit of a matchup specific character to play up against. There are definitely counters, and going for a top tier is definitely a great choice here.
There is a gap between them, that is certain. There's a gap between the top tiers and everybody else who's below in the tier list, and Nell is definitely making that very evident. She is probably one of the most, honest of the top tiers, for absolutely certain. The charge character who leads the charge when it comes to just being a benchmark in getting 2 touches on anybody she comes across, because 4 and 5 is the name of her game when it comes to killing people. What a flash step from Greywolf. Byakuya is gonna have to actually figure out how to be extra dishonest against the queen girl. She built like a horse. I think the one strat he's gonna have to do to finish this point is make sure he actually doesn't give Nell space to actually charge up those chase dogs. That's a start.
She's built like a horse. She is indeed built like a horse. Beautiful.
Nay.
Immediately goes for the soul break before Byakuya can use his Bankai. And that's just the Nell privilege of leveling up first. Gets the 4 stocks before Byakuya even has a chance to pop his evolution. Great range advantage there. Gonna stop his approach, but now Bankai, you lose the range advantage that you have with Nell. But you still have the movement, you know? Nell is strong because of her movement and range. Byakuya kind of denies you the range, but the movement is still there.
Yeah. She's got to be one of the few characters outside of people like the fast ones, Soy and B Ichigo, who could actually weave in and out of those 3 respective ranges. PND Rock,
no,
that Byakuya is very strongly known for him. It extended too.
What did
this
he
is
press?
the first, huh?
Oh my god. He pressed up.
Oh, but he still just hits him afterwards. He sure did. He made it look so true in that scenario. I was like, what? Wait a second. No. Blue beam would happen.
I heard the strike back.
The lockdown.
Bro's like, strike back. Okay. Well, I don't know what he pressed.
Yeah, that wasn't true.
I thought for sure he did it too soon. Oh, wow. He's going to go for the 3-tap.
I get it right. You're not like the other ones. You're like, if I can just speedrun the Boro now, why am I going to let you hit me for sublimation? We're just so used to Hilly Fi's tactics, the top 2 French boys, the top 2 world boys.
Because they're the best players. What is this decision, bro? I don't get it.
He just wants to kill. I mean, look at it.
Oh.
Has Greywolf killed him? No. PND Rock again. Got the hit. He tried to extend it heavy to make it look at strike back, and he still mashed again and still got his hit. Look at this. Not even close. No flash step. He couldn't even SP in that scenario. White reverse is saving him.
Oh.
Oh.
Dude, he's so
Greywolf
far
is fighting
behind
back.
too. It's crazy how far behind he is. But yeah, getting a soul break here, I guess, would bring it about even. Still,
I like
wild to get the
Espana.
soul
He's
break,
confident.
though. Goes for the mix. It's not gonna work. Farm that aura. Oh, does that reach?
Down, tries to
Oh my
dive.
god. Horse booty. Horse booty got caught, bro. He goes for the kill? Okay. Normally, I would do the opposite. I would go soul break first and then this. Because this is going to take 4. So now you're going to need to soul break.
Right. Yeah, he's
And
still
you're still
playing
losing
4 and 5, but
you're
yeah, he
still
could have
losing the
5 and
timeout.
4. Yeah. He's kind of sold. Oh, chain reverse. What? Oh, because he was still pressing buttons. Sure.
I guess you have more
could've blued
damage
later.
because you're about to get Spirit Drive. So now you have more damage, making the soul break easier. Maybe that's the mindset there.
Not even close to being enough. He's fighting back very well. I think he's certain that he's going to lock the soul break, but it's not going to happen in this first game. Finally, Espana gets the hit he was looking for. He almost got scraped off because, well, Greywolf tagged him. If it was fat from the back, he saw it from the front, so he decided to snipe Captain Espana's Nell. But it didn't end up working because the lockdown and the patience paid off for the captain. 1-0.
Yes, sir. Quick 1-0 on a 3-tap. You know, we questioned the decision, but he was so far ahead that maybe it just didn't matter at the end of the day.
Yeah, I didn't hate it.
Easy money for Captain Espana. Let's see the adaptation coming from the challenger in the ladder. Or are just both players that were invited gonna clean house today? We'll see. Do we have a quick rematch? Todo listo? Or does Greywolf go for the counter pick? I'm gonna quickly set the
Todo
prediction
listo.
up for 1-1. What are you guys on? What do you guys think of game 2? Does Greywolf come back or not? Let's find out.
Y'all want your EU NA match again? Come on now. Predictions, how you get that first. I mean, yeah, sure. He was kind of outplaying him with not the numbers, but just gameplay. It's not every day that you see people in the Bleach game do that. The confidence is what I love from Espana. Is like, hey, even if you actually make a comeback, I'm certain that you're not going to do that because I'm still going to clutch up in the final rounds. It's stuff like that that makes him... It makes me want to see him fight like the top players and have him learn the hard way and see how that works out for him. But it's just looking like the last game all over again, just dashing in and just beating up on Byakuya. Greywolf cannot get the chance to fight back.
Yeah, and I think Sacred's already in the back, thinking, okay, this Byakuya is not working. Would my Byakuya work? Is there something this player isn't doing that he should? Or is this a counter pick type of situation? I mean, Sacred does have other characters he can go for in case Captain Espana makes it. And right now it's looking like a very strong start for Captain Espana, and that's why maybe we're starting to see that possibility already.
Certainly is one. They're very different. I see it. What I love about Sacred's Byakuya is his patience and his due diligence and being brave in his options. He's like, eventually you will come to me, but Greywolf is the one who wants to get away from Espana with that backdash heavy. That's how you definitely get kicking off to the races.
Evolution available. It is an L. So gonna pop it immediately this time. Might not be able to get the kill before the Byakuya evolution comes out. We'll see, we'll see. It's still far away. It's definitely not as one-sided as the last game was. So looking better, Greywolf, in this game too.
You would have been close to losing the stock already. There's just a smidge more health than the last time, but the soul break is coming in. The damage is a lot better for Nell. The story is all the same that we're just so used to. That hits, right?
Uh-oh.
Not even close.
No, it dropped.
Elevator tactics didn't work for you. He didn't dash far enough. That's fair enough. And he was caught because Byakuya always no.
Exactly. Yeah, I think you have to take a forward step, but you gotta let your step conclude. If you wait too long, the combo drops because Byakuya is able to just recover. If you don't wait long enough, the verticality is going to ruin the combo. It's kind of a tight one. It's deceptively hard to do that.
Now I'm noticing Greywolf is playing off of reverses. It's more the case of, with him, if you're going to reverse, I know you're going to flash step behind me. I'm a punish. And you're not going to know when I'm going to flash step because I'll probably get a perfect one and punish. So him just waiting for this, it could sell him because Espana just can just get in at this moment when neither of them have a bar to spend. In the reverse section, Espana does get his first, so he's not going to spend it so soon because he doesn't normally do that. He's baiting him with the sig cancels, no Byakuya shot. Greywolf constantly getting his punishes in between those blocks. Look at this. This is normally how miracles start.
Oh. Yes, sir, and he's getting them. He's getting them right now. And he's being very careful to bait options out and trying to bait a flash step to come through from Captain Espana here. He's not biting. Not biting any of it. The button is going to be good, though.
Oh.
He's going to farm aura. He needs this to get his approach. You know, buttoning to dash cancel is a great option for Nell to get closer and immediately close that gap.
Sig cancels even better for Byakuya if you're Greywolf. He caught him at the very end of this string too. He bit at the very last second. He almost got punished for it. White reverse saving your life because of course it does. But you do get all this meter. Can he stall the combo long enough to just kill at the last second? Not even close because the health regen. Now 1, 2, 3. Byakuya damage on that SP1 is nonsense. You tried to shimmy and Greywolf caught you. He's the one who gets the first kill in game 2.
Captain Espana is having a lot more trouble moving in this second game, and it's something I definitely felt when I played Nell like 2 weeks ago against the Byakuya, is that because the character has a bigger body, places where you would normally dodge Byakuya's pedals, you cannot. Like that horse booty actually gets in the way of dodging the Byakuya range. And I think Captain Espana is feeling that right now, because he's just getting clipped over and over.
I was going to bring that up. I was waiting for you to say that. He's calling her thick, chat. She hits with that box. You're seeing it currently. An actual extension off of the Zero is something that's rare. It's normally off of P&D Rock, as you can see. He just wanted his punish. I'm actually surprised that Espana actually knew that he was actually going to do that. It's not a waste of meter, as you can see, but if he blocked it, it would definitely have been 5 gone, 4 to go. He can actually 2-touch here.
Bro, the backdash, I saw it happen, but the beam isn't fast enough to catch the backdash. The only reason why Greywolf got caught is because he pressed the button immediately after the backdash. So yeah, man was buffering buttons way ahead of time. Every time he dashes forward with that attack, Nell's just getting caught. Captain Espana is not patient enough to just tank that mix, and he's getting caught every single time by the mash.
Your cheeks are getting clipped, Espana. How do you deal with this? Maybe your dash is not fast enough, or maybe you got to sidestep more, which is rare out of you. You haven't done that so far. I do like that you're charging up, or you got 2 to do something crazy. Maybe a random Zero or a chase stock extension. Again with the catch on the behind. Chuddy, bro, Greywolf really said, I like your Kachi, and still caught you off of this. Now he's on his way to getting game 2 locked down. Espana, more defense, maybe what you need to do. What a flash step. Almost, but Greywolf had to reverse to shut that down immediately.
Oh my god, the grab is actually going to connect. I think he was a bit too late on the reverse, and that's why blue came off. I think he wanted to mix him up with a yellow and catch the flash step behind. But he got blue instead, because he wasn't going to die off of that combo, so who knows. Big hits. 1, 2, 3, and baited!
No, that was clear. Yes, that was very clear. You saw the throw. That concludes the second match off of a clear one. Normally before we were like, what attack was that? But now you clearly saw that the throw whiff got Espana's punished to lead him to fight Sacred for a title shot. My Little Pony ain't got nothing on him.
Totally you said that. My Little Pony ain't got
because the horse booty almost sold him though.
Horse booty, baby. Beautifully done. It was one hell of a comeback, but yeah, that's the potential of why aren't replays working? I'm gonna have to fix them.
Maybe it's no. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So Sacred versus Captain Espana is the first of 3, and yeah, we're gonna jump right into it immediately if the players are down for it. But it was a bit of a comeback, and that's what Nell brings to the table also. She catches you with a beam reset, and if the distance is right, that is a ton of damage. So yeah, like you said, she could 2-touch him, and she did. She did one combo into a beam reset that just finished the game.
Yeah, we saw Espana's strategy. He clearly likes to do, if I kill first, then I'm gonna just 3-touch because honestly, I prefer the speedrun. That's how he plays. But if I get killed first, then I have no choice but to 2-touch, so I might as well. The other ones are like, I'm gonna 2-touch no matter what. And he still won because of it, even with Nell's gigantic hitboxes getting in the way. He just played more of a patience game. He's like, I don't have to move to basically hit you. Byakuya, this time you gotta come to me if you want to kill me. And that led him to this #1 contenders match that is coming up next. Sacred versus Captain Espana. A money match will definitely be on the line for whoever wins this match to face Fies later. But speaking of money, why not donate to that matcherino? Segway.
Nice segue right there. We're at $6.50, and the matcherino still has 24 codes left to claim. And you can claim them yourself right now if you have any account. I know. Do you have a Google account? Do you have a Twitch account? The answer is yes. Don't lie to me, chat. Don't lie to me. Click that claim code button, baby. And that way you just put money for free into the prize pool. I am going to fix these replays while waiting for this match to happen. Look, mark my words. Ooh. This is going to happen. This is going to happen. Replays. Hey,
as long as it locks before grand finals, we're good.
I hope. What's the key that I usually press for replays? Forgot. So when we do replays, folks, the replay button is Control-Shift F18. Okay. I always forget.
That is a hotkey.
Yeah, that is a hotkey. I think there's some counterpicking happening. I'm not gonna lie. They are on the...
Oh, they're already in the lobby?
They're in the lobby, and I think there's some counterpick happening.
Oh, good. As long as you get the variety. All right. Captain Espana basically got his warm-up with a Byakuya, but we already saw that Sacred's Byakuya is different. So what? Is he picking a weird character?
This is not a counter pick. This is not a counter.
It's a troll pick. If you're doing that, it's a troll pick.
We'll see. If he wins, it's not, right? If he wins, it's not a troll pick.
Only if he wins. Only if he wins.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see. It's Captain Espana versus Sacred. EU versus NA. Here's the match, folks.
Here's the surprise coming in. If this don't make me lol, I'm leaving. Who's that? Oh, it's Kisuke. Hey, welcome, buddy. We thought we were going to see you in this bracket.
Remember, this is Captain Espana's player 1.
Oh, we're feeling frisky today. Look at this.
You wanted Kisuke, chat. You wanted Kisuke. There you go. You wanted Kisuke. By the way, starting the prediction.
Mirror match.
Oh, wait. I can't start the prediction right now. I'm fixing the replays. I'll start the prediction soon. I'll do it.
Y'all can just type who you want in the predictions chat or in the chat or whatever, whichever works. America versus Spain, Sacred versus Captain Espana. Who gets to fight Fies down the line? We find this out currently on this episode of Wanted.
Yeah, the names are actually backwards. We'll get that fixed in a second. But the captain coat belongs to the Spanish. And the current, let's call it current outfit, the green outfit, belongs to the American. It's Sacred.
Of course, the captain's fitted as the captain, and the old head is fitted like the old head. He wants to use him at his base form, and he is actually fighting back because narrowly, Espana was the one who was exposing him in the early goings of this match. I guess Sacred was just getting the download on him before he decided to do anything crazy. SP2 extension, and the buff is still active. He can still do crazy things. And he doesn't have meter to SP1, so the mix is still there, and it is landing.
Stop getting mixed, bro. Stop getting mixed, bro. He doesn't want to go for the 3-tap, but he would. Whoa! Did he just bait the blue? I'm not sure he would kill. I think Sacred might have just baited the blue because I think he was gonna wait. Oh, the clip!
Evolution. He is gonna get it though. Tech off of me. Blocked. He's just being patient with it. He could just tank a hit and still get evolution because of it. He's still just assessing his opponent. That's what Sacred is doing. He's trying to figure out how Espana plays. Just to throw him off, Espana put Nell to the side is like, I can outdo with your character. And Sacred like, oh, word? Bet. Fight me real quick. You're gonna get this 4-touch whether you like it or not, and it starts right here.
I can't believe my producers are not switching the names. I'll have to do it myself. That's crazy.
What? Manual labor.
Yeah, manual labor for real. And refresh. There you go. The names are now correct.
Yay. Hard work pays off, as you can see. Wait, that's a Naruto gimmick. All right. Ooh. How does Espana get the kill off with this? He narrowly
drops. Oh wait, he still got it. This is my. What? Why did he not finish it? Cringe. Dropping. Oh, we're just dropping. We're just both dropping. Mixed.
Chain reverse. We're gonna see all the reverses today. We got a blue early, we got a yellow next, and we got a kill coming up because of all this Kisuke damage. He only gets it off this SP2, and he is making him hurt.
He wants that sublimation. He wants the 5 stocks in one go. But that said, this could do it right here. One more. There you go. Big soul break. That's gonna work towards the sublimation too. And you don't have a lot of health left. This is Urahara. He's a one-touch monster. Next touch might kill you.
But that doesn't mean that he can be one-touched himself. The low health on Espana is so close to getting him killed, and sublimation just kicked him for Sacred because of that kill. Captain doesn't want to lose game 1. White reverses just because he wants to reach Spirit Drive so that when he gets SP2, it really hurts the backdash. He still got caught with the light. Sacred on the offensive. Empty flash step just to get extra combo damage. Benny Hime falls up. All these lights. Boom
Not
of the
enough.
heavy and not even close. But he still got reversed to do something crazy. He does something crazy. Up 1 Sacred. Espana wasn't ready.
Espana not blocking a wake up. And that's going to cost him game 1. Game 1 Sacred, who had a minority of points in the channel points prediction, by the way. So, big wins for whoever just voted Sacred now. So my next question, as always, is going to be 1-1. What do we think? Prediction is up immediately. No shot. Captain Espana just readied up immediately. What? No character switch?
He's confident.
All right.
He's confident.
He's
I love
confident.
that. I told you he was confident for a reason. It's all in his brain, bro. Espana bravado. If he puts captain in his name, then believe that if he's actually going in with the decision, he's full sending it. I love it. Kisuke mirror all the way.
Someone just saw him lock Urahara and immediately went, yes, he wins this one. The prediction. And put 2,000 points. They're like, oh, yes! That went great the first time. I'm going to say yes. That's the confidence. I love to see it. If anyone wants some free points, just say that, no, there's not a 1-1 because Sacred wins this. Look, it's funny. Don't judge me. I'm not judging. They also think it's funny.
And how about we just quickly mention that we're guaranteed to get some hot Bleach Rebirth the Soul's OST music between the both of them because they both have the same song. It's a vibe. We're just going to be vibing while they fight, and they're really fighting. It's like watching a bar fight between like the strongest MMA fighters or the boxers like Floyd and Mike Tyson in their prime, and they're just fighting for no reason. That's what it feels like. And the song that's playing is Kisuke. Wouldn't have it in their way.
Is good, but you gotta have the confirms, bro. If he's not blocking on wake up, you gotta confirm that into a combo, get the most of it, so you can go for the next one. But yeah, Sacred actually getting mixed a lot. It's almost like the reverse of what we saw in game 1, where Sacred was the one doing the mix-up, all the way to almost getting the kill before the awakening happened. He's far away.
Sliding wide. Yeah, he did a sliding wide. The great white, by the way. Yes, absolutely true. Complete different turn of events from the last game. That Espana, now that he got the download, even though he lost, he's the one who is coming out the gate swinging and is actually working. He's just waiting for evolution, which he's guaranteed to get because he's not going to do any SP nonsense until the evolution kicks in. So basically, Sacred just needs to hit him a few times, which he's just betting it all on mix, just so he could delay the inevitable and just whittle down his life so that he can get closer to it. And now he reaches it first because Espana's stally tactics.
Yeah, I mean, they're both right there. So they're just going to have it available, honestly. There it is. Espana and Sacred both going to probably pop it at similar times. But with Urahara, you really got to look at how much spiritual pressure meter they got. And it's almost 150 time here for Captain España, which means TOD range.
They'll get serious just a bit. Another off topic is the fact that whenever you do a mirror match, at least it doesn't clip between songs. Like it stops the song and plays the other guy's song. It's like, no, they're the same person.
No, the drops keep
They did
happening.
share a brain stuff with that. Oh. It's normally out of España that he drops. It's rarely that it's Sacred, but that time that was this chance to get the kill.
And now, I'm sorry, but Sacred also dropped last game. Don't give me that.
Was it though? Was it though?
Yeah,
was it really? I saw España do it a lot more.
They drop back to back, bro. And España gets the first kills here. This is big. Sacred might actually play the stalling game. He might actually play the sublimation game, so he doesn't have to soul break 2 times. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, Sacred should certainly play the 5 and 4, because you basically are just walking into it now that you're losing in the stocks game. España is leading. He could actually get game 1 if he plays proper. The Great White worked better for him, which is why he's getting sublimation off this next combo.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna really hurt. And 150 meter.
Step follow up. Okay, doesn't matter. He still gets the Oki.
Yeah, yeah.
And Captain España was not blocking. Because I was gonna say the late flash step plus the level 1, maybe that kills. Instead, he gets the safe meter because Captain España didn't block on wake up. And look at that meter right now. Look at that 150 meter. It doesn't have reverse though, so it's not quite a TOD yet, but it is a lot of damage.
He could be talking to Todd should the reverse come in. Ooh, the dash in from España just to deny that. He's certain that it could happen. The strike back glitch, whatever we call that, does happen. This is Sacred's chance to not drop this combo. Extension, SB1 is active. Benhime comes out. All the meters done. Mix, half-life down. Doesn't go for a throw, nothing but strikes backdash, but the one who does was the captain to get him the kill afterwards because soul break happened already and all he had to do was touch him in the 30% deficit. Sacred 2-0 match point.
Yeah, waiting for sublimation on that first kill was definitely worth it. You know, saved white for it and got it immediately after hitting the opponent and popping that white. And that means that he doesn't need to get to the soul break again. It just reached that 30% and immediately took the kill. And that's a 2-0. Now, does he get the hat trick? What do you think, chat? The hat trick is a 3-0. So the question is, does Sacred win again? And this time we gotta see a switch from Captain España. There's no shots, right?
Byakuya has to come out. No question about that. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Oh, he's a Nell. I don't think he's a Byakuya.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking about Sacred. No. España is the one that has to switch to no, yeah.
No shit.
But he does lock in. Okay, so sure.
Alright.
Okay. His confidence. Gotta love his confidence, even though he knows that he has the shot to actually win with his main squeeze Nell. There's no way that he's gonna get clipped from the back because Sacred will have to bring out Byakuya if he forced that situation. It could happen with Kisuke, right?
He didn't just vote yes again. As soon as they see him locking in, it's like 2,000 points. He's gonna win. Oh wait, no, a hat trick. Yes, that means Sacred wins. Never mind. It's back.
The other way. Okay.
You actually believe
other way around.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah,
fine.
okay.
0 points. No one believes in Captain España now. So far, by the way. If you guys got 10 points, just put them there. Just put them there.
Thought you're gonna put the 20k on this 2-0 turning into a 3-0, but your beliefs have definitely switched. How fickle you could be. I'm playing with y'all. You just have faith in España. If he has faith in this Kisuke that is getting whooped by Sacred, even though he is the one winning, but, well, he did win in the last game. It didn't work. And he's slipping up with throws in between the strings like that, then just have hope in him in the late game. Sacred fighting back. This is normally how it goes. It's just a tussle for evolution. Nobody really gets a kill because it's just two-touch Kisuke. It's just basically fencing. Nothing less, nothing more.
Ooh, great counter.
Oh, rare sick counter.
That's a rare one. But he does get it. It's close to the first kill here. I don't know that he will go for the 3 tap. That sounds like a bad idea. But Sacred is going to get this chance to work on that health bar a little bit.
Yeah, I think España tried to sidestep the light and he got caught off of it.
He's got white.
So now he's probably not going to move.
Not popping the white at all is kind of sus.
Yeah, I guess he's just waiting. Maybe he just forgot because he's having too much fun boxing. He could just literally reach it if he popped it at any point in time.
Saving it for Revolution to go for sub first?
He's gonna get it anyway, so like it'll just recover, and now the race is a lot longer because Sacred wants to hoard all his food.
Well, yeah, and now he's not gonna hold back. Captain España is gonna get the kill if he gets the chance. There's the white. There wasn't enough.
Oh, he was.
This is actually risky. Okay, you just got it.
Late burst. Oh, okay. So the strategy was to wait for white, and the moment it kicks in, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna make excuses for you, Sacred. That was weird. You're weird, buddy, but you are winning. Oh no. No, we're locked back in. This is not fighters. We're in Bleach. They fixed their netcode. Jokes. All right. The dash in. Oh, again with the bait out of Sacred. He is in España's head. He is close to getting the kill. Hey, buddy. Oh, block. Guard was getting real low, and he decided to let go, and then he decided to throw. Oh no, bro, look. Sacred gets the kill first.
Yes, sir. 4 stocks right here. But also, he just popped his install, and he still has meter. So any touch here could actually deal a ton of damage. And there it is. Throw that SP1. Extends. Look at the damage. He's already working on the winning kill right here. Another.
Afterlife 2.
Goes for a reset. Oh my goodness. That might be the play that gives him the game. That said, we do have a lot of resources over here on this side of the players, and sublimation still not available for Sacred. So he's gonna have to time waste a little bit, and that is the window that you need to take. That is the window you need to take, Captain España, to get back in this. Just dashes forward. He's not gonna want to kill here. He's gonna stagger.
Oh, throw whiffs again. No, he's back to normal. España actually caught Sacred's constant backdashes on his mix-ups with a Benihime. He just shot him straight up off of the Till Heavy. It gives him the opportunity to mix him up this time. He could get close to the kill. Flash step. You have all that resources. We'd actually be very disappointed if you didn't spend it. But you're the captain of this ship for a reason. España, this could be the start of your miracle run. Should you get this next kill, because Sacred has been making you feel nothing but pain.
He needs to pop white immediately. I know you're saving it for a blue, but the thing is, one touch actually kills you. You're not going to have time to pop the blue. So you need to pop white so you survive at least one hit. And that yellow is going to do it.
Yeah. He sold. Unfortunate. The second time in a row that Wanted sees a 3-0. Last week was Fies eliminating Potato and American off the bracket. This time, Sacred is the American who makes it into the championship match to fight Fies. He's getting a shot at the Wanted title.
Oh, I fixed replays. Let's go.
Hey, replay.
Oh,
Look at Kisuke.
America strikes back. Last week we have a 3-0 between Fies and Potato. And this week, it is Sacred clapping back against Captain España and getting a 3-0 himself for a chance to go up against the current champion, Fies, baby. Alright, kind of fixed.
Can we really call Fies the current champion? He's basically waiting for a chance to win the title. You can't just hand him the title.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't have the title, but he's there because he's the one that reached it 3 times, right? He's the one that reached Helia 3 times.
Yeah.
Helia himself stepping down said, I would like Fies to have the title. Like, he doesn't get a choice, obviously, but he did say that on his way out, like, yeah, give it to Fies next, because he's the one that deserves it the most. I just agree, right? So, I make Fies the dude. We're gonna have a first to 5 up next. Fies make the room and invites.
Go right into it, no break?
Do you need a break?
Of course not. I'm just asking you.
Okay, if you want bathroom, if you want water, we're good.
I got water right here, dog. I'm just worried about how the fact that we're getting that final EU versus NA match that we wanted last week, but now we get it this week. Fies versus Sacred. And of course, like I was saying, it's more the fact that Fies definitely has earned his title shot. This is his chance to basically skip the bracket, as he has done, because, well, he challenged Hilly like 3 times already and basically eviscerated NA last week and eviscerated the other 2 brackets just to get here. Nah, bro has definitely earned a shot. Is this his chance? This is his chance to just take the title. because Healia was standing in his way before, and now it's an open bracket. Now we gotta fight Sacred. Sacred is one of the strongest.
Oh yeah.
It would be rough if he just loses again, and now it's not the case of him being eluded by the franchise, but now he's being eluded by Wanted.
And think about Faiz to get to Healia last week. He defeated one of America's strongest. He beat Potato to reach Healia. And now he's up against another one of America's strongest. And Potato did claim last week, like, okay, so I spent the time practicing a counter pick for Helia's tier. And that was the Aizen.
Oh.
And I wasn't expecting Faiz's Ichigo to just beat me like that. So he had his sights on Healia already, not realizing Faiz was a big stone in his way. But Sacred definitely saw that. You know, Sacred knows. Sacred now has no sights on Healia because Helia is not here. He's just looking at Faiz now. So we're gonna see what happens as Faiz goes up against Sacred.
Faiz is the one waiting in the title spot match because he's definitely earned that spot. Sacred fought his way through the bracket. As you can see, the sole American boy that everybody wanted to actually be the one to represent Wanted now. It's a story to have. First American to win Wanted, eviscerate the EU people, and then Faiz loses to another person for the Wanted Championship. Or Faiz finally just continues the French franchise and more money to the French. We shall see in this championship match. I know where your allegiances lie.
What
but
money?
It's still
We
gonna
have
be a
so many claim codes left, guys. That I don't want to give money to the French, but if the money's just there, sitting on the Maturino, might as well claim them codes and get them up to at least some $10, right? So they walk out with some McDonald's. $6 right now. They can get a Happy Meal maybe. People would claim for Merry Christmas. You're right. Merry Christmas to Cheesy Puff, Kiritami, Takuya, Delilah FGC. Merry Christmas. If you guys claim codes right now, I'll wish you a Merry Christmas too. So go over to the Maturino. It's pinned in chat and also right here. And yeah, go ahead and
Christmas box, everybody. The link is right there, ne? It's absolutely free. Want to see those codes down and wants to see it in the double digit. At least don't let them cop a Happy Meal when this is over. They deserve a big match, a Big Mac for the show that they're putting on for y'all. Come on, at least a quarter pounder. Something.
Mac doubles and baguettes.
Something. And a baguette for the French boy. Sacred ain't ordering no baguette. $7.
Happy birthday to North 99, and also Merry Christmas. I keep mistaking Happy Birthday and Merry Christmas because our Lord was born on Christmas. Faiz is playing Dragon Ball Fighters.
Faiz, wrong game, bruv. Wrong game.
Faiz come here, we're playing Dragon Ball Fighters.
What time frame is he on? Is this a telling sign that he's not taking this seriously?
I don't know.
Come on, Faiz. The title is right there. There's no Healia, and now you want to clown around like this. I'm going to make the excuse that you probably just clicked the wrong one because your Steam Play or your PlayStation has it like that.
I think that's what happened. It was the Dragon Ball Fighter start screen, so I think that's what happened exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
Misclick.
Faiz is making the room right now, and we'll get into the game shortly. But if there are no surprises, we are gonna see, folks, an Ichigo versus an Urahara. That said, Sacred might not play Urahara against Ichigo. It's, admittedly, not the best of matchups. But then again, I don't know if there are great matchups against Ichigo.
Very few. It's more about better players playing against the Ichigo. How do you stop somebody with their reawakening, unstoppable offense and speed out the wazoo? The answer was normally that you gotta be Heliaster. A better answer is you could be Sacred. He could pull out the Byakuya and just put his strongest foot forward to actually show that American can be on top in whatever bracket you can have. Faiz could easily shut that down, though. It doesn't normally matter what character you pick. The bane of his existence has normally been Tears. It's very exciting to see how he deals with Sacred's Byakuya, because Sacred's Byakuya is very, very strong.
If the Byakuya even comes out, and I don't think the Byakuya is going to come out. I think the counter pick just happened, and players are about to ready up and go into that first of 5 for the big title and the big bucks on the Maturino.
Oh, yeah.
Now you guys will keep claiming them codes throughout this game, so we can increase that prize pool little bit more. And if you guys want to donate yourselves, you can also do that. Bigger prize pools mean better players in the future. And Wanted Bleach is going to go for a total of 10 episodes. We're on episode 6 right now. So it is the amount of money that goes into Bleach is limited. And it's up to you.
Halfway through the season.
Halfway through the season. Shit's like
all up to you and
now.
how dedicated you are. Yeah. The dedication determines the longevity of this show, y'all. So the more you put in your free funds or even your real funds, even though we're not asking you to, but it is available, then the more fun we have having more Bleach action for you. Put your blades up. This could go on for as long as you allow it. Can't wait for this grand finals, bro.
I like paying my players. I really do. Oh, I forgot to add Feist to the Start GG, turns out. Well, what? I gotta do that. Because I forgot.
We're at $8. Ooh, we're almost at double digits, and now they can get a bigger McDonald's meal. Yay.
Yeah. Sacred can't even get a $5 footlong because that costs like $8 now.
Subway.
Make it make sense.
Crazy.
Make it make sense. I don't know why players aren't readying up. I saw Sacred readying up. Okay, Fize just sent some emotes. So I think now the players are going to go. Yeah, I'm going to keep it a surprise, but let's just say Sacred didn't pick the character you're expecting.
Who cares? At least we're on Sokioka Hill, right? We do get something nice out of this. No more Weko Mundo, the Brighter Sunset stage. This is my favorite stage. I love it. This is B Ichigo. This is Fize's toppest tier character. It's his strongest. 0 tournament wins, but this could be the difference. This is counterpick Ulquiorra. He is a problem, and that's who Sacred decides to pick in this final match. We're 100 deep, and this is how we're gonna do this. France versus the US of A. Fize, Sacred, vacated, wanted title on the line.
Sacred starting with a counterpick. He has a plan for sure, and we'll see what that plan is. Going for beam.
He just shot him.
He just shot him for real. You know, I love a Ulquiorra that's not afraid to shoot beams. He's not afraid to lose health, you know? Ulquiorras that play it safe, I mean, maybe that's the optimal way, but I love seeing a glass cannon. Oh, he just beats that projectile. That's the counter pick.
I don't care about your Getsuga. I love it. Every other Ulquiorra we've seen in this Wanted alone, we don't have to talk about the bigger world building of our game, but like in Wanted, they play safe. They do not even press that signature move button unless they're in Reawakening. Sacred is brave. Because of that, his life is so low and he hasn't even healed once. He probably thought he'd have 100 meters to actually pull it off, but he doesn't care at this point. He is going crazy. He thinks you're gonna die or I'm gonna die. Either one of these is happening and we're not holding back. Fize is the one who gets the first kill because, well, Ulquiorra basically shaved away the health for him.
Prediction starting a little bit late, but you guys can use the information from the match you just had so far to inform your decision. Let's see if that helps you predict this correctly. Who gets game 1? So far, Fize is in the lead, but that just forced him to 3-tap an Ulquiorra. I do think that that's the right thing to do against Ulquiorra, who gets so dangerous after a Reawakening. If you have the chance to get the kill early, you get it.
And for Sacred, all he has to do is 2-tap the boy and he dies. 8 stocks, just 1 less, it just makes his job a lot easier. With the Reawakening that he can just unlock manually rather than Fize, who needs to be like in Spirit Drive or close to it when he's in Sublimation, to just have a second shot to get one of the weaker Glass Cannon's Reawakenings so that he just could finish the plate, which is difficult against the Reawakened Ulquiorra. Bro, he got options there, options on the plate for both of them too. But I think Sacred isn't in a tough spot yet. But Fize could definitely put him in one off of this throw.
Sacred could be in a tough spot, because yes, I mean, Sacred did force Fize to go for a 3-tap, right? You can't get off of 2 kills, but Fize is no stranger to playing the timeout game. So he's definitely just gonna get a quick kill here, gonna get you down to 3 stocks, and you know what 3 stocks is on Ichigo Bankai? 3 stocks is 1 stock left plus Resurrection. That's what you need just to draw, just to get a tie. Yeah. We're not even close to that time frame yet, but should it reach it, if he actually managed to reach Reawakening, yes, that is definitely an option. Sacred is still fighting.
Tooth and nail, early kill should be locked because it is a 2-touch game for him. Forget a soul break. Why would you even waste time with that? He's got 150, so I think he's confident that he's going to reach it in time. But now he can't die anymore because this is his last shot. It's a final round situation. Ulquiorra damage is doing big numbers. SP2, no need to heal, but he will get the second chance of this next interaction. Similar dash-ins. Big Zero, big damage. Next hit kills for him already. That's why he said he wasn't in a tough spot. But Fight's getting 100
not yet. Remember the healing. Yeah. The white reverse. Even with yellow, I don't think he would have get the kill. There's a tick throw, and the reawakening is available. He's not gonna have enough for a kill here. But yes, the timeout game might not be possible at this point. Not for Fies at the very least. Because any touch, and he's gonna lose those 4 stocks. And he's gonna come back resurrected. But the resurrection from Ichigo is not as strong as this guy for sure. For sure. This is the final boss.
And he just taps into that awakening mode. Hell, he could just soul break him just to make a statement, but that's for the later guy because he already got the touch. Hey, bring out bro. Does he have enough to bring out bro is the question? We get this fancy cinematic because lore. Why is there a hole in your chest, Ichigo?
Cannon finish. Specific for this matchup. You cannot tell me this game was a cash grab when there's attention to detail like this. And by the way, he doesn't even get a resurrection. He killed him that fast.
That's why I was playing Seijam's Will It Kill with it, because I was like, that sublimation was like before the halfway mark, so it couldn't even skip to it. If this was vanilla, then it's like, okay, that's happening. But it didn't. The American leads the championship set.
And you got the reawakening before Ichigo was able to get his resurrection, and that is despite Fies getting the kill early, getting the kill before Ulquiorra was even able to awaken himself. So like Fies started with a solid game plan, but still could not stop that resurrection.
He can make it happen. Fies has all the data, all the time to actually fix the error that was that previous game. He's just not used to an Ulquiorra this brave. So now he decides to be brave on his own and be, wait, y'all just shimmying or are you just making sure these in it? You got shot for it. He's like, no, I'm awake.
Hold that button, he's gonna punish you, straight up. He's gonna punish you with this signature move. Yeah, that's what you want. You want him to shoot that beam at your block. Oh, and you interrupted too.
Ooh. The cojones on this man to actually know that he had enough time to punish. And he's testing him with heavy tilt now. Blocking the sig follow-up. He's still making sure he understands his matchup. This is way better adaptation from game 1. He assumed that Sacred was like every other Ulquiorra he's faced before. And once he understood his game, he was like, sure, now I can actually go full send on you. Why
changed his mind?
Work, Sacred.
He just changed his mind. I don't know. I don't know what the plan was, but he definitely just went straight into the red attack, suggesting that that was intentional. Because like he cut the combo short on purpose, but then he didn't hold it. Maybe just go for soul break because he's spending so much of his own health with beams that it would be a waste not to, right?
Oh right, he forgot that if he did that, he was gonna get 2 stocked. Is like, even though I'm still forced to getting 3 touches, should I get like a late touch scenario, at least I won't have to soul break later. That works.
Beta the beam out. Perfect. That way he gets to keep his health while Sacred just spent a bunch of his to throw that SP1. Oh, punish. He doesn't have the combo yet because he's not in awakening.
Ooh, backdash.
Sacred movement is great, but so is Fies, the king of movement here. Pressing those buttons, using the projectile to cover his approach. Like, seeing Fies dash in and out is always so scary. You never know what's going to happen.
The dip and dodge. Plus, with Sacred actually holding onto his reverse this long, he can actually pot white after this next combo so that, ooh, hey buddy, guards getting real low. He can reach sublimation a lot faster, and that reawakening is definitely guaranteed at that point. He's just basically waiting for Fies to pop his, getting as much damage as he can before he can really win the race truly. The big Bankai, the mask on. Screw it, mask off? No, we keep it on. Full hollow matchup, 150 meter. He's definitely going to do the loop here. He has no choice but to kill off of it. He could soul break, but he won't have to. He can just get an early kill because, well, 4 and 5 numbers basically make sure that he won't ever need a soul break again. Oh, look at this. Loop time? No, just go into red. Thank you.
Don't even spend the meter there. Save it for the next kill. Get the 3 stocks right here. And now 3 stocks away from winning. And Faiz still needs to get any stocks taken away. Still working on a soul crazy right now. That's the healing. Still no sublimation here on Sacred Side. It finally pops. And so he finally confirms into the kill right here. Taking the 4 stocks. It is always a 2-touch against this Ichigo. He woke up. Wait, he woke up.
It made it look like he tech. I don't know why he's so fast with the techs against all the soul destructions. Why is Bankai Ichigo privileged like that? Alright, so I was gonna go full in on Appraisal's extension. That he got the early kill there, and now he's no longer forced to soul break.
Oh, it goes for a reset.
But now
he actually had 2 though. He had.
I don't think he's gonna reach it.
You don't think he's gonna reach it with 4 and that health remaining? No, he's not gonna reach it.
Look at this!
He dies here. Pops the blue. Last possible second to pop that blue. Sidesteps the beam.
Kick in time.
It's so scary to throw those beams because any flash tap kills you. And there it is.
I guess Sacred realized at the last second that there was no point in fighting with this health so low. Any red attack would have done him dirty. No reawakening needed.
He did have reawakening soon. Like, he was going to have it soon. And I think the reawakening does heal him a little bit. But that is Faiz with a 1-1. Tying up the set right now. The outcome is yes for the prediction. So the next question is, folks, who takes game number 3? We got Faiz and Sacred once again as the options, and we go straight for the rematch.
Yeah, we're confident with the picks. They are working. We're basically a player versus player scenario, whereas the characters aren't really what's doing you bad. It's more the fact of, how do you play, Sacred? Oh, you're not like every other Ukura? Fine, I'm gonna read you very well. Oh, so you're the best Bankai Ichigo in Europe, says Sacred. I understand that you like to play with your foot on the gas. What if I just put your foot on the brakes for a minute with all these Ceros and make sure you don't get in on me? It's just these weird interactions that these players have. Man, I love Bleach, bro. This game's so sick.
So sick. And Flash Tap is perfect. That's a great start for Trader. Goes for a reset immediately. Wants to get more damage out of it. Shout out to King Atlas for claiming them codes on the Maturino. You guys can do it too with exclamation mark Maturino in chat, which adds more money to the prize pool for free. But now, Faiz is working on that Sacred Health bar. So far, most of this damage has been dealt by Faiz, unlike the other games where a lot of that damage came from beams as Sacred looked to punish Ichigo's buttons.
Sure, his whip punishes are very strong, as you can see. Again, he loves his Zero into Flash Up extension. Good thing for you, if it happened on block, if the devs actually made that work, then it would have been a waste of a reverse bar. Good news for you, you almost made those interactions work, but it was your turn to get punished because you did a Zero on block and Faiz said it's my turn. As he always does, he gets the first kill, doesn't dash in, and I'm surprised that that meaty Getsuga actually worked because the last time he did it, Sacred just easily flash stepped it.
The big projectiles. Comes the dash in. 1, 2, 3. Yes, sir. The grab is going to connect. Sacred doesn't take this time. He's going to go in for more pressure. Good backdash. And this is basically guaranteed here. But we're seeing a very similar story to the one we just watched, where Faiz gets the early kill, still has a ton of health, and Sacred starts falling more and more behind.
Rough throw. The plot never changes. I guess he didn't hold it because holding throws is basically just walking yourself into a tech. He probably thought that Sacred's gonna dash in, but no, Sacred's got range options. If he actually dash attacked you, he probably wouldn't in that scenario. Faiz probably realized that accident. With this mask on, he's got the loop to do, so might as well just put in that work now. Time to clock in, Faiz. How are you gonna open him up for that to happen? Sacred on the block back from Sacred. It's time to play a little D. D opened up. Pause, resume, not unlocked with the guard, but he just let go at the last second. Faiz is just trying.
Oh no. And with this, oh my god, he's not going for it. He's going for reset after reset and just getting the kill. He's not spending any meter. He could have confirmed this kill a while ago, but choosing to optimize resources. He still has a ton of health, so he still needs has some wiggle room for sure. He can risk it like this, and he's playing Nooch. He's stepping in and out and making Sacred guess when he's going to throw, when he's going to press a button, and keeps those projectiles unpredictable so he can't get punished by Ulquiorra's beam either. There's the white. The throw is going to whip and punish. And this is going to be damage.
I love it. He actually held on to the meter long enough and it's paying off for him. Early for the last kill, it was nothing but mix. He tries it again at the last second, but obviously Sacred was actually ready. I don't know how he is, but he just crazy cracked like that. Now he's going to do a combo of his own. It dropped! Follow up with Faiz off of the throw. He can actually get the kill off of this. No questions, he got blue.
You got a blue.
He can actually burst. Last second. Sacred does that at the last second.
Yeah, just making sure that Faiz was actually going to go for the kill combo. Make sure that he's spamming that Getsuga aura, because he doesn't want to give him an easy confirm next. But any hit into Hakugeki is going to do it.
This is what I wanted from Game 2. I thought that he was going to be close to reawakening, but Faiz actually played neutral very well to prevent that. This was the snare that could have happened, because for sure he's going to burst out of this. Faiz has to force him to do that. Or he just goes right into it, because that's a free burst for him. He could get crazy damage, but he just wants the stronger character, and I respect it, Sacred. I hella respect it. Time to play the workaround game. With the meter that Sacred has, how do you dip and dodge between these Ceros? Do you sidestep? No, the range will clip you. He doesn't have meter at all. Faiz, it's time to go in. Empty flash step. Test the card. Gets challenged! And he still gets the hit. And now we got meter. Now Sacred is dangerous. DP in his face! He's low life. He needs to get the kill now. He doesn't even need to soul break. Just land a red. Hit landed, and he still gets the soul break anyway because his health was so low. All off of these random spent Ceros. Faiz reclaims the lead for himself. Sacred may have won Game 1, but Faiz gets himself Game 2 in Game 3.
And Game 3. Game 3, Faiz, the Frenchman, pulls ahead. Sacred made him bleed, so he knows it's possible, but the adaptation from Faiz has been incredible. I mean, Sacred plays Ulquiorra very unpredictably. The question is, does he jump right back into it? Yes, sir, he does. Goes straight back into the Ulquiorra, believes in the matchup. Let's see how many games it takes before the switch comes through, or if he actually starts getting some Ws and makes Faiz question the choice of Bankai Ichigo, because the download can happen both ways. You know, the download could happen Faiz's way as much as it can happen Sacred's way. These are two top talented players, and so I'm gonna ask you, chat, 2-2. Do you think that's the result after this match? Yes or no? Let's find out in the predictions what chat is thinking. As the result is 2-1 right now for Faiz.
Game 4 locked. The lead is with the French boy. Wants to start his own franchise, wants to start his own ascension, but it all begins after beating the American. He's beaten the American before. That was NA's rank 1, but this is NA's secret rank 1, honestly. He could definitely take that spot whenever. You just see why. His just reckless play with his Ulquiorra in the early game is just unmatched. And the fact that Faiz found the download to make it look predictable, and Sacred actually got sidesteps to have a download on a download. How cracked can these boys get? They OD with it.
Yeah, big damage from Sacred this time around. I think that's the biggest difference. Like, Sacred actually started doing a lot more damage here and using a lot of that meter for the flash step follow-ups after the beams, but that has cost him a lot of health. Of course, that means that he has no health to manage now. If you have no health to manage, then you just start swinging like crazy, but any hit is going to kill you, and that hit is going to be Faiz's. Let's say your health is hella low, and this damage taken can put you in a spot where you can actually go in for the big resurrection.
Sacred really said, oh, you're going to dash in on me? Oh, that's money. If you're going to hand me that cash, I might as well take it. Right into evolution, because of course you want those bigger numbers. If he actually gotten the kill there, that would be so weird. Your 4 is guaranteed at this rate. 2-touch Bankai Ichigo so early here would be great for him. And is currently great for him.
He sneezed on him, so achoo.
Achoo! Bro, Scott is, oh, bro, get him a tissue, nasty. He was low. It made him look like Ulquiorra whenever he shoots his Ceros. But Sacred just playing well for himself. He basically earned that sneeze, bro.
Ulquiorra is that. Do you think he started COVID?
Hey, let's not go that deep. We don't want to blame Ulquiorra. He was just there. He was there. He was warning people. He was the disease who was warning people, and we didn't listen. Damn. Extension for Fies, SP2 locked. He's going to do the loop off for him, so he's going to be close to 30%, but he won't land on it unless he gets the 100 here. He will not. Right into reset. Off the 3. Sacred now is predictable. Flash step, because of course he just knows when he's going to throw the projectile. Now does he land his combo? He does.
Flash step extension here, using the rest of the whites that he has. But this is looking much better for Sacred now. Very close to the kill here. He could get it in a soul break or wait for the sublimation. Gets his beam interrupted with the Getsuga. And guess what? If you're not going for it, then Fies is. And he's going to take the 4 stocks here with the sublimation. Leaving Ulquiorra on only 2 as he gets to sublimation himself. He might not reach the much wanted reawakening here. Because Fies has a ton of meter. He gets the punish. He's going to pop it.
You got loops, brother.
Goes. He's going to get the second loop as well if he wants it. It's just guaranteed. He's been going for a lot of resets, but this time he's going to take the damage that he can get. Let's see if he stops it halfway for a reset point. He did! And he kind of baited a button, but he wasn't ready for it. This is actually +1
They could also add enough for blue.
He did. He has to pop it. I mean, he didn't have to pop it, actually, because he had evolution, but I guess it came in a bit too close. Ooh! Hello? Pop the evolution? Yes, sir.
All off of that huge combo Ichigo damage that Fies landed, it just suddenly turned a no reawakening game into a reawakening game in the snap of a fingers. The game can truly start. I think we're going to see the other guy from Ichigo finally show up for the first time in this set. It's basically guaranteed at this point. Not even a think. I just saw the meter.
It's not guaranteed because Fies could just win. Look at the health on Sacred. We might not see him again.
It just depends on Sacred get this hit. He just spent it on the health too, because you know he just healed. He's back making Fies' job a lot harder now that all that half-life is there. Loop time, no blue in sight. I don't think he's gonna get it in time.
No.
He could just red attack by the time it lands. No, he doesn't have enough for another 100.
He also doesn't kill. It's close, but he also doesn't kill. He's gonna go for a reset with a flash step delayed, but Sacred was ready for that, and big button. Oh, doesn't respect the beam.
Crazy tech.
Oh, you can't run away
Crazy from that. Continuation.
That button is so big. That's his light attack, by the way. That's just his light. Crazy range. We are going to see the dude. We're going to see the resurrection for the first time in the set. Now the question is, can he get a touch? One touch is all he needs. Any touch.
Yeah, this is the character that Sacred can sneeze on. It'll just fall.
We'll see if it's a canon fight, chat. We'll see if it's lore accurate. For it to be a lore accurate, Ichigo does win in the end, but
Fies has to win. That's not how it started. Fies was whooping.
Oh,
this is so between. Did you see
his health bar? Where did he go? Oh my god!
Oh, this is a pixel situation, and they're boxing like this. Who actually kills in this scenario? Who gets the touch? Who gets the sneeze? They're so cautious!
Unblockable?
No, this lands. Unblockable from out of nowhere! We thought it was useless and it wasn't, but it's actually once in the lore accurate match! Why am I yapping so much? Because it was so fast!
That was so sick, my guy! Yo! Fies pulls ahead with an incredible play. No one saw the unblockable coming.
He expects the French Inquisition, nor did you expect Fies to pull out the red. Look where we are in the score as well. I was going to bring this up earlier, we bring it up now. With how much that must have hurt Sacred's ego, here, whenever somebody goes 3 up, normally they think about character changes. But this guy doesn't. Sacred is American. I just realized that it's normally a European thing that people normally see 3 up. I guess this is my last shot. With 2 away down the line. Sacred is sure. I thought that would have killed his confidence how the random unblockable actually won him the game, bro. He was not ready. Neither were we. We think that move is normally useless because of how slow it is. But because of how still he was, it got him the kill. This next game, I hope is just as crazy as the last one. Because 3-1, Fi's in the lead. Game 5. Time for Sacred to find a way to clap back.
Oh, I guess it's game 4, my bad. But the prediction stands. I guess it's game... Oh, wait, it's game 5. No, you're right. I didn't believe.
Yeah, game 4 done.
Yeah, game 4 is done. So game 5 right now. Fies are Sacred on the predictions. I can't believe that wasn't a perfect flash step for Fies. But it doesn't matter. Still gets the lead. Dashes forward. Sacred not biting. Is just going to press a button and stop your advance. Big sidestep from Fies.
Remember when Sacred did that to him in the last game? Now turnabout is fair play. DP in his face because he saw him with a button. How are they playing so crazy? It's like we're seeing different forms of them in every single game they play, and I love it. I think the name of this Wanted Episode 6 has to be Belief, like it's Joe Hendry. Do you believe in the picks you have? Do you believe that you're going to win with one character alone? I certainly believe that Fies is going to get the first kill as he always does. It's just consistent with him. Gets to follow up? No, he dashes up. We're just mixing up the strategy consistently to keep the ops on their toes. And normally Sacred is ready for it.
If you guys are watching the show and you're enjoying these matches, make sure to claim them codes on the match arena if you haven't done it yet. It's the best way to support the show is to increase that prize pool for the winning player. So every week we get this top talent coming back to get and secure that bag. Wanted Bleach will have 10 episodes. This is episode 6. Currently, the champion is Fies, looking to get his first big title defense here. But challenging him is Sacred, one of the best players in North America, and he really believes in this Ulquiorra pick. Otherwise, he would have switched already. 3 losses on the Ulquiorra, but still believes. So he's going to stick with him until the end, I think. Unless he just throws a crazy Hail Mary on 4-1. But any win from Ulquiorra, I think, is just going to solidify that belief. And he's going to stick with it.
Very rarely see, I think for both of them, it's like high T characters, 0 tournament wins. I don't remember the last time a Banca Ichigo won a tournament because it doesn't happen. Normally see him in grand finals in almost every top 6, top 8 that we've had in our tournament lifespan. It's always him on the poster, but never in the #1 spot. Fies can change that tonight. The title is open for the both of them to have it, and they're basically fighting for it. This is basically a turf war. With the very best putting their hands on each other, Fies landing the loop, the hit afterwards because Sacred didn't have his guard up, white reverse because he wanted to reach sublimation, and he's shimming in just to assert dominance.
Yeah, he's gonna try to shimmy more and control the space with those projectiles. Sacred not giving him any space at all. He's rushing down like crazy. Gonna use the heal to keep the pressure going. The grab is good. I believe that he actually has a kill combo here if he wants to spend the beam, but that also costs a lot of health, and he might not be down for that. The grab is going to whiff. Big projectile, and you see, like, as Fies holds down that projectile button, Sacred used to actually punish that with beams, and right now he's not going for that. Sublimation hit, which means it's time to confirm that into a Kikon move. Get 4 stocks. Just like that, I think Sacred actually has the lead.
Ulquiorra landing 4 for 4s like it's Wendy's. Sacred playing very smart, very patient. Everybody having their eyes on the awakening bar so that they can get their extra meter is how you certainly win this game. By still fighting for his 3 touch so that it can be even Stevens and it's not so bad for him. Red attack just enough. Glorious extension. We're in the similar scenario we always are. A final round. Nobody actually puts themselves in a so crazy situation where they get perfected. These are strong players. Fies just dashing all the way, and Sacred was ready for the throw. Very rarely do those dashes get punished. No better for a championship match. Real Awakening.
It's time. Full health bar on both players here as we go into the Segunda Etapa from Ulquiorra. These are 2 top tier characters you're watching play right now.
Ups out the Murcielago to be the demon in your dreams. The real character, the real fight starts now. All that reverse he has, Fies has to work very hard to make sure that he spends all that. Healing extension, Sero afterwards. Finally we get to the first real Awakening combo. First Sacred, and it really pays dividends off Half-Life. He whites so that he can guarantee the Reawakening. That's cool. Does he flash step to throw him off? He doesn't. It's just cautious play. I love that. Don't do the crazy tactics, but do dash in with buttons because that works for Sacred.
Throw
with the back
That's
dash.
a big combo. Wait, he actually has the kill here if he wants it, but he's not going to go for it. Wants to save resources for the reawakening. And that's good because he actually catches him with a grab. Confirms into the kill. Here comes the reawakening. Once again, lore accurate. Put a hole in his chest and wait for him to come back.
That's one half of the lore accurate. That was the previous episode. The next episode, as you saw in the last game, the guy who comes out beats little block shimmy guy over there who's feeling excited like he's gonna win now. Ladies and gentlemen, you remember what happened in the last game, and in case you don't, here's a refresher. One big zero, Sacred almost wins. Here's a shot to rewrite history and hit one big zero, and this time Ukuro wins. And the show is different. But the one who's landing his zeros is Fies. On the offense, all those heavies, no red, another zero like he's Nell, flash step extension. I love to see it. It's a big old combo.
What the hell just happened? Did he do a flash tap follow-up combo but dropped it? But Sacred wasn't blocking? What just happened? This health deficit, by the way, does not matter. As long as Sacred has at least 1 bar of meter. I mean, he doesn't have it. But with yellow reverse, he gets close to it. And that beam just like destroys this Bankaichi. And that's why we just see Fies playing the safe game. And he does not have to approach, by the way. He can play this until timeout.
No, there's Fies playing the timeout game very well. 45 seconds on the clock, white reverse lock because he wants to go in. Sacred's getting a bit frustrated. You gotta come to me. If you want a flash step, will he be ready for it? He is ready with the backdashes consistently with those fast speeds. It's working. He was on lock, 150. Ooh. He could just do something random with all the meter he has. Plus, he can still blue. Nah, he could have this locked unless he doesn't throw. Anything can happen in these last 20 seconds.
I don't know about that,
Shook the clock.
I don't know about that, White.
He just basically threw away his defensive option.
He did.
Because those zeros hurt. Okay,
that kind of guaranteed the timeout, and then like really put the pressure on Sacred to make something happen because the health difference was just getting bigger and bigger, and the timeout was just getting closer and closer. Game 5 goes to Fies as well. So the question now is it over on game number 6, chat? Or does Sacred start fighting back? We're gonna start before I make this prediction happen. We're going to let you guys see if there is a counter pick from Sacred or not. But I'm not going to let you see if the Maturino is done or not, because I can tell you right now it's not. We still have 20 codes left to claim. So if you guys want to claim them codes, 20 codes is actually $5 whole. We have 100 people watching. So if 20 people could actually head over to the Maturino, click claim code, we could get these emptied out right away.
Sacred, what are you doing? Are you really picking Bankai Ichigo? We're doing another mirror like what happened with Kisuke and Captain Espana. I thought you were going to go Byakuya because that was your strongest. This is how you want to end this?
I don't know. I think Sacred is actually secretly, or not so secretly, a Bankai Ichigo main.
If he couldn't deal with the last guy... Okay, do you remember the last time... Spoilers, it was the last episode. That somebody counterpicked with the champion's main? Even though he's not the champion, but he could be.
Yeah, Fies counterpicked Tyr against Helia, and he lost. I guess Sacred had second thoughts and went back to Ulquiorra. So, believing in the counterpick, the initial decision is going to go for it again. $8 on the Maturino, thanks to Food Dude's claiming of the code. Heliaster, Dion, appreciate you guys for claiming all of them codes. As we get into what is potentially the final game, but hopefully not. We like to see these sets go the distance.
Championship point for Fies. He could end it all right now and finally, after long last, taste gold and hold the wanted championship. There's no more franchise in his way because he could be his own franchise. This is no longer about his redemption as a franchise killer. This is about his ascension as Fies. And the only way he rewrites this history with this correction is the rejection of NA in Wanted. It could happen. Game 5 locked. Sacred is the one with the early game heat. It's not often that happens because Sacred hasn't gotten a first kill in any of these early games. But if he does, he could actually win this game and put 4-2 on the board for himself. Zero extension. Yeah, go crazy, Sacred. You have nothing to lose.
Ooh, beautiful sidestep once again. We see Fies pull this off once in a while, and it's just looks perfect every single time, man. Catching that dash of light with a sidestep just looks like I knew exactly what you were doing. You just see that sword go by you in slow motion, and you punish that accordingly. It's beautiful. Grab. He's gonna get through the beam. He's gonna get the first early kill once again. This is the plan that has worked time and time again for fights against Ulquiorra. Get the kill early. Don't let him get the evolution before you take some stocks, because that way you might have a chance of stuffing his resurrection. It hasn't stuffed his resurrection at all, but maybe you just don't have to deal with it for as long, right?
Yeah, it's more of a matter of just once it comes out, I might as well just fight him with it. There's no reason for it. And once I hit you, you're gonna just burst out anyway. Eventually, you're just gonna have the stronger form. And even though Bakage goes on the back foot with it, it's mostly because he's winning, comeback mechanic and all. Look at all the meter Ulquiorra has as well to just reach sublimation faster as well. He normally does this sacred where he just holds on to it like. After he does his first white, he doesn't have to do it a second time, whether he's winning or losing. It's just to win the race and reach reawakening. Faiz, however, it's like, bro, once you kill me, I'm gonna get it anyway. Nice hit. Faiz was winning until he wasn't, but now the stocks advantage is definitely in his favor.
Oh, big white with the 3 stocks plus the heal. This Ulquiorra is gonna go back to full health, guaranteed. So you can be a little bit more reckless with it, but not after this. So this is going to be a big combo. No breaker available. I think he's going to reach the second Getsuga aura if he wants it. There it is. Pops it again. Gets all the damage he can. Now Sacred has to look out for a reset opportunity here. Faiz could actually go for it on any of these hits. And he's just going to finish the combo, turns out. And for more pressure, gets the grab too. Oh my goodness. Sublimation reached on Sacred. Goes for the yellow. The rare yellow popped because he wants to confirm this kill real quick. But that's not going to stop the sublimation. Like, if you get this kill before sublimation, I can see it because you're going to stop him from regenerating too hard towards his resurrection. But I don't know what that yellow actually stopped. So
he has space to actually do these decisions. If he's certain and he can smell gold so soon, then he might as well pull out all the stops, even if it means he's selling himself by not doing a white reverse and guaranteeing his reawakening later. He's certain that once Segunda Etapa is popped, as you can see, he can kill him now. He can kill him now and not even need Hollow Ichigo to finish the job or just get last touches. He can see victory and deny Sacred and finally be a wanted champion. Not like that though, because Sacred going in with the throw randomly to get his first kill. We're going foe for foe because that's how Sacred likes his burgers.
Hang on, this is really good for Sacred because Ichigo is not on sublimation yet. If he's quick, he might actually get this before the reawakening pops for Faiz. That is a very real case scenario right now because this is a character that deals a ton of damage. He pops the blue.
He saw the meter and he didn't want to deal with the move.
He's not spending any meter for this combo. So he's saving it. He knows it doesn't kill. There's the pressure. He has so much meter here.
I think Sacred realizes he has to whittle down life a little. I like the random heal just to make sure that he can guarantee the kill later. I think he's putting it down to like 50% to land it, or he could do it now. Absolutely not. Like I said, the 50%.
Yeah, he's not going for the big kills here. And Faiz, what Faiz needs to do, most of all, is time waste. And there it is. The white is going to be crucial for building the resurrection here. Still at 50%, but at this point, with the health you have remaining, I think the dream of killing this Ichigo before he gets the reawakening are just dead in the water. And that might be a bit too preemptive of a blue from Sacred. Not going to lie, might have sold there.
That was the second time he did it in this very round that we had, and now he's just gonna land the loop again. He can see victory. We could have a new champion soon, ladies and gentlemen. Sublimation is kicking in, and plus we're close to that little spirit drive thing that guarantees his reawakening should that happen. In this 85 seconds, if he manages to live this, which he will, even though he has white reverse to follow up, and Sacred was ready. Faiz wasn't blocking or throwing or anything. Sarah lands, good block from Faiz. Final game situation, he can land a Ren. How does he get this touch? New champion?
Not yet, not yet. The throw is tagged. Sacred still working on his offense. Gonna heal, and that heal is gonna get
New
punished.
champion! Finally! Fies! This is no longer about your redemption. This is about your ascension. Fies is your new wanted champion.
Yes, sir. Claim that victory. Another French champion, another French title. And Fies finally gets up on the bounty with the Matcherino that you guys have put together. $8.50. We're going to put that right on his poster. And another victory for EU. For another victory for Fies over North America.
Money to the French.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to see every week if any American could actually come in and stop him. I mean, anyone in general, but I think America just is going to have a grudge against this Bunkai Ichigo at this point. Because Potato fell, Sacred fell, who's next? You know? Big $10 from Helia, supporting his buddy.
Shout out Hilly. The franchise has donated his previous championship funds into this new bracket. Don't tell me he's not humble, because you see it right there. Shout out franchise boy, we see you. Shout out Fies as well. Shout out every single one of you who pulled up to this wanted bracket. We love you. I think that Fies definitely just has to download on all the Americans, because this isn't his first time whooping an American. France always on top. Absolutely, Chunga. That's how they do this. Finally, your rival has done it. Finally, he's a champion. Shout out every single one of you for joining us for this long, arduous journey for Fies finally getting himself his first wanted championship. So, Swagale, we love to see it, and we love all your donations, and we love the entertainment.
Yes, sir. I am quickly checking what is going on over on the Damascus channel, because he's doing Wanted Dragon Ball Fighters, and I don't know if it's over already. I think GGs are being called in chat. So I think, yeah, it just ended, unfortunately. How about we raid Shady Panda? Shady Panda is playing some Ultra Rumble, and there's a new character, Monoma, has arrived at Ultra Rumble, and I no longer cover the game, so this could be a good alternative for you to check him out. So
we got NATO before Mirko and Ultra Rumble and before GTA 6. What a time to be alive.
Facts.
Crazy.
How many GTAs has Xenoverse gone through? That's my question. Thank you so much for watching another episode of Wanted, folks. We're here every Wednesday in case you want to play or just watch over on twitch.tv/Globku. Appreciate another big dono, by the way, before we just go. That was Rekif with $5, Ichunka with $10 as well, beefing up that prize pool right at the end of the stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Jake, for the comms once again. And I'll see you guys next week for more Wanted. Bye.